The first sign something was wrong appeared on Hannah Miller's phone at 2:14 a.m., a text message from a number she didn't recognize. Is Lily okay? She left looking really messed up. Hannah stared at her phone in confusion. Lily, her 16-year-old daughter, was asleep upstairs, wasn't she? She had gone to bed early, complaining of a headache. Hannah hurried upstairs only to find her daughter's bed empty, pillows arranged to look like a sleeping form, the window open. She called Lily's phone, straight to voicemail. She texted back the unknown number. "Who is this? Where is Lily?" The response, "This is Jake from the party. She left like an hour ago. She wasn't doing so good." After getting the party's address, Hannah drove across town, still in her pajamas, fear gripping her chest. 6 months earlier, the Millers had moved to Lakeside after Hannah's promotion. For Hannah, a single mother since her husband's death 4 years ago, the move represented better opportunities for Lily. "It's going to be great," Hannah had promised. "The schools here are amazing, and you'll make new friends in no time." Lily had nodded without enthusiasm. "I miss my old friends already." The transition had been difficult. Lily struggled to find her place among peers who had grown up together. Then about 3 months after moving, something changed. Lily started mentioning new names: Zoe, Amber, and especially Vince. "Vince is helping me with calculus," Lily had explained. "He's really smart." Hannah had been relieved to hear Lily making friends. "You should invite him over to study sometime." "Maybe," Lily had replied non-committally. "He's kind of busy with other stuff." Gradually, Lily began coming home later, claiming study groups and projects. Her once immaculate room grew messy. She stopped showing Hannah her photography. Her grades slipped from A's to B's, then to C's. When Hannah expressed concern, Lily brushed it off. "It's just harder here, Mom. The teachers expect more." Hannah accepted this explanation despite her nagging doubts. After all, Lily still came home at a reasonable hour. She didn't smell of alcohol or cigarettes. Being a single working mother was challenging enough without looking for problems that might not exist. So Hannah chose to believe everything was fine, until tonight. The address led Hannah to a large colonial home where teenagers were dispersing from a party. A girl told her Lily had left with Vince for Blackstone Point, a popular overlook above the lake. At Blackstone Point, Hannah found a small group of teenagers sitting near the cliff edge. Among them was Lily, leaning heavily against a boy, her movements uncoordinated. Hannah watched in horror as Lily took a pill from him and placed it on her tongue. "Lily, stop!" Hannah called, rushing forward. "Mom!" Lily slurred, trying to stand but stumbling. Hannah grabbed her arm. "What are you doing? What did you just take?" The boy, tall with dark hair, stood up. "Relax, it's just Molly. She's fine." "Molly? You gave my 16-year-old daughter MDMA?" Hannah was nearly shouting, holding Lily steady as she swayed. "She knows what she's doing," the boy, Vince, said dismissively. "No one's getting hurt." "You call this not hurt?" Hannah gestured to Lily, whose pupils were dilated, sweat beading on her forehead. "I'm taking her home. Now." In the car, Lily broke down crying. Through tears and drug-induced confusion, her story emerged. It had started with an invitation to hang out with Vince and his friends. At first, it was just smoking weed occasionally, then pills at parties. Vince had made her feel special, included. "He said I was too uptight," Lily whispered, "that I needed to live a little. After Dad died, I was always so careful, so responsible. It felt good to just let go." That night was just the beginning of a difficult journey. Hannah scheduled therapy for Lily, monitored her phone and social media, and reached out to the parents of the other kids, often receiving indifference. For weeks, Lily seemed to be improving. She attended therapy sessions, returned to her photography, and reconnected with old friends online. But Hannah sensed a restlessness in her daughter. Then came the night when Lily's bedroom was empty again. Hannah had fallen asleep early that evening. When she woke at midnight and found Lily gone, she searched everywhere. No sign of her daughter. At 3 a.m., the hospital called. "Mrs. Miller, your daughter Lily has been brought in." At the hospital, a doctor led Hannah to Lily, who lay unconscious, connected to various machines. She consumed a combination of MDMA and what appears to be fentanyl. The doctor explained gently. Her system couldn't handle it. "But she'll be okay?" Hannah asked, taking her daughter's limp hand. "We're doing everything we can, but the next few hours are critical." Hannah remained by Lily's side throughout the night. She learned that Lily had been at a party at Vince's house, taking pills that were supposed to be just Molly, but had been cut with something much more dangerous. As dawn broke, Lily's vital signs began to falter. The medical team rushed in, working frantically as Hannah watched through the glass. At 6:17 a.m., the doctor emerged with news that would forever divide Hannah's life. Lily was gone. The days that followed passed in a haze of grief. Hannah found herself planning a funeral for her 16-year-old daughter, selecting a dress, choosing photos that captured her spirit. Through her pain, Hannah learned more about what had led to that fatal night. She read through Lily's journals and text messages, spoke with classmates. The picture that emerged was of a girl struggling to find her place, vulnerable to the influence of peers who offered an easy escape from pain. At the funeral, one girl, Zoe, lingered after others had left. "I should have done something," she said, eyes red from crying. "I saw she was getting in too deep, but I didn't say anything." "We all should have done more," Hannah replied, "all of us." In the months that followed, Hannah channeled her grief into action. She started a support group for parents, focusing on recognizing the signs of teen substance abuse. She worked with the school to implement drug education programs that addressed the complex emotional and social factors that led teens to use. On what would have been Lily's 17th birthday, Hannah visited her grave. "I miss you every day," she whispered. "I'm sorry I didn't see what was happening. I'm sorry I didn't ask more questions, push harder when I sensed something was wrong." As she left the cemetery, Hannah passed a mother and daughter walking together, deep in conversation. The mother was listening intently, fully present. Hannah smiled sadly, recognizing what she had missed with Lily, not just the warning signs, but the everyday moments of connection that might have made a difference. There were no guarantees in parenting, no perfect answers to keep children safe, But there was love, attention, and the courage to see clearly, even when reality was frightening. Hannah couldn't rewrite her own story with Lily, but through sharing it, she could help other parents write a different ending for their children. Because some messages, once left unread, can never be retrieved.